the Bronx, home to my dear twin sister's crime scene, and the officer who arrested her. But most importantly, the Bronx Zoo. Located at 2300 Southern Boulevard, it is known as one of the largest zoos right here in the United States. Managed by the Wildlife Conservatory, it boasts over 2 million visitors a year. Perhaps one of them could explain what this sculpture is all about. Oh look, an animal dropped a carrot. Southern bald ibises. These large African birds were considered gods in ancient Egypt and are known for being monogamous, which is cray. I mean, look at all of this temptation. Shh, quiet. We're hunting the elusive rabbit. Nothing here. Nor there. Snake-necked turtles are an endangered species because of illegal pet trade. They could use some hideout tips from old Mr. Rabbit. Ebony Langur monkeys. Not just black, but some are orange as well, like the mismatched roots of my twin sister's poorly dyed hair. There's not much of a great salon at Rikers, unfortunately. Not much kale there either. That's because the city's vegetable budget goes all to the zoos. Isn't this frame-in-frame shot fabulous? My husband helped me capture this. He, too, is fabulous. Hello there, silvered leaf monkeys. While seemingly abundant here, they're actually vulnerable to habitat loss due to logging. I wish someone would log the jerk who double-charged my card for a zoo pretzel. The Victoria crowned pigeon, an elegant red-eyed species that's near threatened. And here's her beautiful friend, the endangered Malayan Tapir. There's only 3,000 of them left in the world. There's more wigs in Mariah Carey's dressing room than there are Malayan tapirs. We should try concealing them underneath her nest of hair. No one would ever know they're there. The spiny leaf insect. Let's just leave them be, shall we? The magnificent tree frog, also known as the splendid tree frog. And here you thought you had a great name. The white-cheeked gibbon. Totally endangered and totally in love with me. Gharials are not just crocodiles or alligators, they're crocodilians. Sadly, they're hunted for their skin and meat, like a twink on Grindr. Ew, fish. I'm ashamed of how many of them I've killed in my lifetime. A turtle! Looks mutant, but certainly not a teenager, nor a ninja. Beautiful flagtail. Vibrant scales, cool fin. And stalker vibes. Sorry, dude. Not interested. Now you, on the other hand. And now on to a monorail ride through the Asian wilderness. There's something you don't hear every day. The Bronx Zoo promises to see some animals along the ride, including a red panda, elephants, and maybe some rhinos. Sounds like an opening to a joke at the expense of a larger person, but fat shaming is monstrous. Much like Donald Trump's waistline. Peacocks. Not at all a reference to Donald Trump's small hands. The endangered Mongolian Przewalski's horses are the only wild horses left in the world. Well, them and my twin sister's shady friends, that is. The gaurs, also known as Indian bison, have been endangered since 1986, hunted for their meat, used for medicinal experiments, and killed for their horns. I really hope one of them got to at least maul a man or two along the way. The exquisite tiger, apex predator and largest living cat in the world. If someone at Disney is watching, they are overdue an animated musical as well. It could be called The Tiger Overlord. What do you think? A small Bactrian deer. Hello. Happy and Patty will actually be the last elephants cared for at the Bronx Zoo, as animal experts have since warned that social isolation has negative effects on the health of such regal animals. Mom and son Indian rhinos enjoying a mud bath. Hot rhino summer. The Turkmenian flare-horned Markhor goat is definitely hard to spell. Red panda! A stone relief of primates just outside the Asian Wilderness monorail ride is a good reminder of what's left to see. But first, I must navigate my gay way through the nature trek. Always bring a husband with you if you have one, or a boyfriend, or a snack. Watch your step. Over in the African plains, these Nyala calves seem unbothered by the groans of a nearby hungry lion. Here's a handsome adult Nyala. Unfortunately, like many animals around the world, they too are victims to habitat loss and poaching. Look who's finally been fed. In the wild of the African savanna, lions will live to about 8 to 10 years old, but in conservatories like the zoo, they could live up to 25 years. Geladas, Old World monkeys of Ethiopia, are also known as bleeding heart baboons because of the patch of red skin on their chests. Perhaps we could get a closer look. But this gelada is quite thirsty. Geladas are the only other living primates who, like humans, live their lives entirely on the ground. And good for them for never having to experience Spirit Airlines. More peacocks. They roam freely around the Bronx Zoo, feeding on insects, plants, and small creatures. These peacocks, however, are on the prowl for something a little more processed. My favorite! Giraffes! Giraffes are the tallest animal in the world. The second tallest animal being a basketball player. Who knew the Bronx Zoo was a well of untapped NBA draft picks? Our visit to the nocturnal animal exhibit introduces us to the chinchilla. This cutie is the North African elephant shrew. Unfortunately, both drought and human-caused fires have led to a decline in their population, which is a shame because the world could use more of their ooey-gooey adorableness. I'm in love. The African spiny mouse. Looks like they found their way in my twin sister's jail cell. Please tell her I'm no longer sending commissary. Thanks. Elsewhere, the White Rhinoceros plans his next bathroom break. The rhino's horn is made entirely of keratin, the same substance found in hair and nails. Just imagine his salon bill. Over by the sea lion pool, this one is having a grand time, leisurely dipping its head in and out of the water. It can remain underwater for 8 to 10 minutes at a time. No point in hiring actors of Hollywood for the next Avatar film. James Cameron can find all the talent he needs right here in the Bronx. These pale pink Chilean flamingos love New York City weather. Hello, gray parrot. I wished this glass wasn't so thick so we could play a little game of call and repeat. The Bronx Zoo offers sensational walking views while looking for a bathroom. And lovely occasions to take in nature without all the trash we're used to. Minus whatever that green lid is. Giant Aldabra tortoises are one of only 2 remaining species of giant tortoises. The other, Mitch McConnell. Over in the Madagascar exhibit, these radiated turtles are getting it on. These two, however, already did it. Also from Madagascar, cockerels sifakas are endangered due to habitat loss from deforestation and charcoal production. Think about that next time you're barbecuing, you son of a bitch. The American bald eagle, presumably wounded in the wild, like our capital was on January 6, 2021. The storm stork is the rarest of all storks, and it definitely knows nothing about birthing no babies. The beautiful scarlet ibis, while known to be from tropical South America and part of the Caribbean, are also frequent visitors to Florida. So as long as they don't magically morph into a book authored by a Black American, they have no reason to worry about being banned there. Also common to Florida, the roseate spoonbill were once hunted for their feathers to place on decorative hats. Thankfully, now all anyone in Florida hunts for is a sighting of Melania. These little blue penguins from Sydney, Australia, are also known as fairy penguins. But in order to survive in the Bronx, they prefer to only be called that in private. Tufted puffins spend much of their lives in the ocean, making this swim here more like Take 72 on the set of the Titanic. Here come the Magellanic penguins, safely swimming far away from their predator, the killer whale, but not far away enough from an idiot shooting film on his cell phone. The American bison population was revived due to the conservation and release efforts of the Bronx Zoo. So next time you see one in the wild, careful, it's from the Bronx. It will cut a bitch. There goes our peacock friends again. Peafowl, actually. Only the males are peacocks. Duh. Ooh, what fun awaits us beyond. We're getting closer. Anything here? No? How about... Oh, hello. It's the Congolese giraffe, the okapi. Doesn't get more majestical than these creatures. While it looks like a relative of the zebra, it's the giraffe that is its only living relative. Due to habitat loss and illegal hunting, the okapi is indeed an endangered species. What they should be hunting are New York City rodents instead. Off to discover more animals of the Congos. You can't spell Congo without gorilla. Well, actually you can. But this sign requires it. Angolan colobus monkeys live their life mainly on trees. Easy on the printing paper in the office, okay? Looks like a white-crested hornbill and a Livingstone turaco. Both victims of deforestation, while humans remain victims of overconsumption. Wow! A gorilla. These marvelous wild animals are our closest relatives. The only thing that separates us from them is their disinterest in modern politics and their inability to purchase MAGA merch online. They certainly have the opposable thumbs needed to do so. They just lack gullibility. The Congo gorilla forest stretches across 6.5 acres of Bronx terrain and is home to about 20 western lowland gorillas. They are quiet, peaceful, non-aggressive, and unjustifiably critically endangered. Time to say goodbye to our peafowl friends. Let's see if we can name them all. That's fraud. And there's hush money. Here comes election subversion. No sign of Mar-a-Lago documents. Hello. Hi.